I'm keeping an eye on it. There we go. It says we're live now. A very good morning to you and welcome to today's RC Coffee Chat. That is bloomin' hot. Literally just been made. So, what have we got on the topics list for you today? Number one, that Radjet would just not die. We tried, didn't we? So, we'll have a little update from the flying from the weekend. No SU35, and it doesn't look like we're going to be getting one soon as well. We'll be looking at that in a few moments' time. We've got the Skywalker Sirius or Sirius Maiden to talk about. Oh, there is a cheap little quadcopter, but I have just been in checked and it looks like it's been sold out. So I'll show it to you. It'll be quick and blah blah blah. The soon to be Mini Talon of Doom. That's topic number 5. Topic number 6, I've got a giveaway just for you tomorrow. So let's get into topic number 1, which was yesterday. Well, it was the entire weekend. So we had the Easter bank holiday here. Literally, it's just been and gone. Absolutely fantastic. Did loads and loads of flying. And what an absolute fantastic time. Took a couple of days off from the RC Coffee Chats. As many of you know, that I was already here and I was in and around because you would have seen the updates in the Faceballs group over the weekend. So yeah, just fancied a couple of days off if I'm perfectly honest. So coming into the flying, what did we do? Friday went flying out with Craig and David. That was really good fun. We did some live stuff from the flight line and that Radjet would just not die until we spent ages trying to find the battery, or one of the batteries. Found it in the end, thank goodness. There is a shortened version called Trimming in the Hobbyking Radjet and the Tree of Doom. It just wouldn't stuff it. And I put it in that tree as fast as I could. Obviously completely by accident. And sorry, Martin. Just a bit of fun, innit? Anyway, Sunday I was out with Andrew, Austin and Rob, and I've forgotten the other chap's name now, over in Wiltshire. That was absolutely bonkers. Have I got a video up here? Oh, no, actually, I've got a playlist for you. The link to the playlist is in the video description. What I've done is all the live stuff, which we've recorded live, literally from the flight line. I've been put into a dedicated playlist. I'll put a link to that. Well, there's already a link to that in the video description for you. Which one is it? Oh, yeah, we had the 6S Skyray. That was bonkers. We did that live from the flight line, and yeah, absolutely amazing. I think I'm missing an episode from that as well. I'll go back and check in a moment. Excuse me. Absolute brilliant fun. And we also went out yesterday as well, to my missus's delight. As you know, she's sometimes sat here drawing me today, and I'm sure going to get some ear bashings today for the amount which I went flying over the last couple of days. And yesterday morning there was no real video footage per se. It was just me and Dave having a muck around on the flight line, chasing the Mini Talons around. I don't know if you've seen the Facebook group header image, and Dave was just chasing my little Mini Talon around in his Mini Talon. It was just a fantastic day out flying. And also thinking aloud, Matt did kind of go through the receiver calibration wizard for the Vector. 3 times I had the throttle switch disabled, so the return to home didn't work. And then I thought, hang on, did I? Yeah, and oh well, caught me out a treat. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. So no real video footage from yesterday. I've got some onboard footage with the Mini Talon, but that's it really. It was just an absolute brilliant weekend worth of flying. So I tell you what, let's move into my favourite section of these RC Coffee Chats. Let's move across to Shout Out Corner. This is where I get to say a very good morning, afternoon or evening to you. Now obviously if you are watching the recorded version, you can say howdy in the comments section underneath. So let me just scroll back up to the top. So good morning Brian and Turbo Tyler, Go249. Scrolling down, Rads, good morning. Just reading your comment in there. I believe you probably got work today, so we'll see you later. Scrolling down. Elijah, good morning as well. Joe, good morning. and I'm just scrolling down here, and you can probably see it moving on the screen, but I'm starting back at the beginning. Good morning, Les, as well. Good morning, Riv, and Andrew, good morning. Thank you for the invite for Sunday. That was fantastic fun. Scrolling down, Olin FPV, Okaya as well, and I think that's how you pronounce it. Austin, good morning, sir. That was good fun on the weekend. Jim, good morning. Green Patches, Jeff, 707, good morning. Brian Blog, good morning. Jim, good morning. Van Gogh, good morning. Sylvian, good morning as well. Colin and Hilbert, good morning too. So a very good morning, afternoon or evening, obviously, depending on where you are in the world. So let's move into topic number 2, which is there's going to be no Su35 here anytime soon because they've completely sold out. And those of you which don't know what I'm talking about, literally last Wednesday when it came out, I wanted a Rare Bear. I had that in my cart for quite a while and I've been eyeing that one up for ages. I wanted to buy a Rare Bear, and then the Su35 came out, so brilliant, I'll get that model and I'll put them into a single order and I'll get some ESTs while I'm at it. And a complete fail. I still cannot believe this. You cannot buy 2 models from Hobbyking. So Hobbyking, a model supplier, you cannot buy models, as in the plural, from Hobbyking. And I know I'm bringing up this topic again, but I'm still shell-shocked by this. And it's not a case that they cannot ship it. It's actually a case of they won't ship it. That is rather frustrating. So I dug my heels in last Wednesday and said I'm not buying it, in short, because I wasn't going to pay double the postage or rely on me as a consumer to go, huh? It's just wrong. So many other e-commerce sites can tackle small challenges like this. And you've got, Hobbyking has got Magento in the background. So they can do stupidly complex rules very, very easily. So I still find it absolutely shocking that you cannot buy models, aka one model airplane and another model airplane together from Hobbyking. I'm still shell-shocked by it. And anyway, this morning I still need those ESCs. Checked on the Hobbyking site, and the Su35 is only still available is only available in the global warehouse. So it's a little bit. it's just shocking, you know. I just want to headbutt the desk. It's very, very frustrating. So I'm just looking at your comments on here. What size props are you putting on the Radjet? A 6x4.5, and many of you remember we had that great big box full of them, which we bought from $10 off Banggood a short while ago. Brad says Banggood should teach Hobbyking how to split orders. It could be. Brad, they're making money on shipping. Oh, yeah, absolutely. The shipping from Hobbyking is just ridiculously overpriced, considering it's always subsidised, blah, blah, blah. There's a topic which we've touched on previously, not in any great depth, I hasten to add. But it's more of like the inability to break orders up or to be able to cope with larger size orders. It's peculiar. And the thing is that here in the UK, there are plenty of different courier options. Even within Parcelforce, which is their preferred courier, you can split the orders, the same order, but it's 2 packages. You can put it into 2 packages, as long as it doesn't exceed the weights or the dimensions when they're put together, which that shouldn't, because that box is big, but not that big. And also there are other options available within the Parcelforce contract, such as Parcelforce Express 48 Large. Again, we've covered that previously as well. Just absolutely shocking that a supplier would hinder a customer from buying products from them. It just shows that we are in a niche area where such increases, such failings is the correct word which I'm looking for. I was trying to choose the right word. I think failings is the correct word, because if it was a more competitive, well, it's becoming a more competitive marketplace, and if it was more competitive, say for example Amazon was on their back, they just wouldn't stand a chance up against competition like that. So I've never seen it in any other niche or area where there's, well, obviously large products like washing machines and things like that can be a bit more of a challenge, but we are just talking about boxes, you know. it's a straightforward box. Sometimes a box inside of a box, but I'm just frustrates me. You know my background's e-commerce, and I just don't understand it. Just very frustrating. Love to get an interview with the head of the Hobbyking shipping department. No, it's actually probably behind the person who made up the rules for the shipping in the Magento site. Colin says, Matt, are you going to Maiden the Cloud Raptor soon? Yes, in short. Now, as many of you know, she's sat down there at the moment. I was going to Maiden it on the weekend, but I had other models to fix, like the Radjet and things like that. So my main focus for the weekend was just fly what I've got and just maintain what I've got in short. So the Cloud Raptor, we will get that one out very shortly. Steve asked about this in the Facebook group yesterday, and I can't remember exactly what I typed, but this will be something along the lines of it. The EPP foam which they've used is a very low density foam, as it's very soft and squishy, not like other EPO foam wings which we've had before. It does have a nice covering, but it won't take laminate very well at all. It probably does suit to be a moderately powered model, and of course I've completely overpowered mine in short, so I do feel that it would probably suit a lower powered setup, and it would just be great fun, either line of sight or FPV, but I have gone a specific route, which is my typical route, which is that I've put it'll be on 4S and it will have a silly motor on the back, you know, and we'll rag the nuts off it. So yeah, Maiden soon, in short, Colin. Let's have a quick look. What gets me here is 24-hour delivery is up to 4 days. I know, it's nuts. Killer Dave, good morning as well, and the same for Jazzy too. Oh yeah, 250 gram limit is saying, good morning by the way. Amazon Prime is stocking more and more RC stuff. You get 2-day delivery. Yeah, here in the United Kingdom, we get same day delivery. Literally, I can go onto Amazon right now, up to about 11 o'clock this morning, and I can have it here but before 10 o'clock at night. Absolutely crazy stuff. Yeah, it's just bonkers. I can buy big items from eBay, you know. Like I said, I find it very, very frustrating because of my day-to-day activities that there is such an impediment put in front of customers to make purchases. It's just mind-blowingly frustrating. So let's leave that topic alone. I'm sure you're probably frustrated by this as well. Move on, Matt, move on. Right, Skywalker Sirius Maiden. Absolutely brilliant little model. I've edited that and rendered it this morning. I haven't published it yet, but there is a link to that now in the video description underneath this video for you. It's not the best video footage. Looking back at it from Sunday when we went to Maiden, Andrew gave it a good lob for me. It was a bit windy, and I did make it crab. Gave it a bit right rudder in it and made it crab all the way along the hedge line, and wasn't the best landing in the world, but I did take it out yesterday and had a fly around with it. Almost stuffed it in a tree. Oops-a-daisy. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording video. That was the reason why I came round and almost put it in the tree of doom, because I brought it round because I remembered I hadn't pressed the play button on the camera, but I have FPV'd it. It's just one great big kitten in the sky. What do you expect? 1.5 meter wingspan, bit of dihedral in there, huge payload capacity. It's over there now, but the inside it is just a huge, great big elongated space where I'm running a 4,000 milliampere 3S pack in the nose, and there's still loads of room around it, and you've got all the space up in the, which you can see on my screen. And actually, which side is it? There. Inside the fuselage, it's all just empty space, you know, with a plywood base. So loads and loads of room in there for all your kit. Yeah, great. I think, what was it, 30... I think it's on the Banggood website now for $46.99. I picked mine up for $36.58, I think. So we'll say, for all intents and purposes, 30 quid. Absolute bargain. Super chuffed with mine. And we will be seeing that one out in the future. because as you can see, I've got the run cam on it. Absolutely brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So trying to just trying to keep up with your chat in the background, which you can see above my head. Right, so that was topic number 3, Sirius Maiden, been done. Absolutely, just exactly what I expected. Very quick one. I think this was Nigel which put it in the Facebook group yesterday, or maybe the day before, or even maybe the day before that. There is a little 110mm quad going for $26 at the moment on Banggood. Quads aren't my cup of tea. We'll get to that in a minute as a subject. But on face value, a 110mm frame with the flight control board and the motors and an all-in-one camera, which is the EF01, which isn't a bad camera. It's not the best camera in the world, but it's not bad. $26, absolute bargain. So 20 quid, not too bad. I've put a link to that in the video description for you as well. We will get to the topic of quads in a moment. So let's change the subject slightly to another one. Good morning, Dan, by the way. Quick slurp of coffee. Now, one of these kind of fell into my boot yesterday, which is a Mini Talon, and there's no weight in it at all. So the Mini Talon right now, it's on sale again, and about a week, no, not a week ago, probably on Thursday morning when I was sat in bed, I did buy myself another one because they're up for, well, currently $42, and it's a lot of model for not a lot of money in the short. So I bought myself a spare, and then Paul, one of the lads which we fly with, said, Matt, I've got one here and I'm never going to fly it, so do you want it? I offered it to Dave and he didn't want it, so I've got a blank canvas Mini Talon here to do some stuff with. So I am looking for some ideas of what we can do with this Mini Talon. As many of you know, I've already got one. It's already been set up for FPV. It flies great, etc., etc. But this one has potential. Now, the one thing which I would personally like to do is go and slope saw it. So literally just stuff four receivers in it. Four servos in her, 2 in the tail, 2 in the wings, a receiver and a small one, enough battery to get the CG right on it, and then I'm going to go and slope saw it. Then after that, it really is very much a blank canvas. Now, I don't think I can, apologies, I'm pointing the tail at her. The fuselage area in this thing is absolutely stonking. I've already come up with a couple of ideas, so any suggestions which you've got, I have put a link in the video description to the Facebook group for it. I was thinking, well, give you a couple of ideas, shout out if you've got any on that. Yes, totally. Slope the Mini Talon, yes, that's what we're going to be doing first thing around. Just lob it off a slope and hope it comes back in one piece. Whether that does or not is completely debatable. The one thing which the 2 ideas which I've got is that number one, that fuselage is quite a large area, and of course we've got the rear end of her there, which has got a motor mount in at the moment, but we could always just get the knife and cut that off. Is that we could stick a great big EDF unit in the middle. I don't know how big it would go in it or how effective it would be, but it would be like a big funnel off the back to blow the air out and focus the air. I thought that would be a good idea. I'm not going to do a pulse jet, so we're only sticking to electric, by the way. What else did I think of? Oh, on the wings, I've got a link just here, from Thingiverse to put motor pods on both wings. Brilliant, or smart guy called Mark QV has made 3D printed some pods to go on the wings, so we can make it a twin motor, or why bother taking the motor off the back? We could make it a tri-motor. So we got a motor on the rear end and 2 motors on the front end. Now I do just so happen to, I think I need to scroll, yeah, because I stuffed the micro sky monitor in a short while ago. I think I've got 3 1250 Sunny Skies here, so that could be perfectly possible. Won't take that long to print, probably about 2 hours I would guess for those to print out, so I can print them out and we could stick that on there. But any other ideas which we've got, vectored thrust rear engine, Yeah, could do. Yeah, and 250 limit. Yeah, I absolutely. So Bruce is trying to get off the ground with a pulse jet on the top of his. That's why we had the cement mixer episode a short while ago. I always use that for my marker, which was that when Bruce actually gets that pulse jet off the ground, I'll go and set fire to those really bad models. And we promptly saw Bruce's video, and he literally got it off the ground. So I was like, damn it. Let's go and stick those models in the cement mixer, which we did. And oops, daisy. Make it into a 3D model. Yeah, absolutely. Whatever ideas which you've got, let us know in the Faceballs group, because it literally is a blank canvas for us to do whatever we want to do with it. So the ideas which I've got so far, EDF in the middle, try that. Don't think that's going to work great, but we'll find out eventually. Twin motors on the wings, and also slope saw it. And then I said about twin motors on the wings. You could also keep the motor in the back and make it into 3 motors. That should make it go along a bit faster. So any ideas which you've got, very, very much welcomed. Now that brings us on to the last topic of this morning's RC Coffee Chat. Which is that I'm not really loving quads at the moment. Now, Banggood sent me the FB90 little micro quad. I'm sure you've seen this one. I've mentioned it quite a couple of times. Really cool little micro quad. Runs on a little 2S battery, get a decent amount of flight time out of it. I went through about a month of flying it in here every day. The quads really aren't my thing, and they keep chasing me to review these little micro quads, and they're not my cup of tea. So I've got an FB90 here. I've also got that absolute schizo, and I mean it's absolute. You just need your head red to fly this thing, which is an X73, also sent from Banggood to review. It is absolutely bonkers, and I genuinely mean it, bonkers. Skits little thing. It's got brushless motors on the bottom. Absolutely bonkers little thing. Now, I haven't flown either of those in ages, so in short, they need new homes. And tomorrow-ish, I say ish because I might get caught up with something else. That's actually another slight topic for us in a moment, is that we'll be doing a giveaway on both of those. They both need new homes, and we'll do a giveaway on those tomorrow, maybe when... What day are we on? Give me a moment. I don't even know what day we're on at the moment. So either on Wednesday or Thursday, we'll have a giveaway for those, and I'll make it as easy as possible for you to make your guess, and whoever's closest will win the model. And I'll send it anywhere in the world, of course. And obviously, I've only got one of them, so one of each anyway. So we'll stick it in the post and send it off to you wherever you are in the world. So they do need new homes, and I'm literally not flying them, so no more micro quads for me. And let's be fair, I've got my psychopathic 2S micro quad here if I do want to go and fly a quad, because that will literally do 50-60 mile an hour, woof, and it's gone. It's absolute bap poop crazy little model. So we will be, if I want to fly a quad, I've got my little mental 2S micro quad, which burns out motors probably once every 3 flights. It's that much fun, and those motors come down scorching hot. So that's more my kind of cup of tea. And fixed wing models, as you can see the collection above my head, not really into quads, so it's time for them to find a new home. So if you are interested in that, look out for the video on that in the next day or so. Let's have a quick look. Mickey is, yes, green patches. It will be as easy as possible to win one of those. It will probably be the simplest giveaway you have ever come across. And like I said, I will send it anywhere in the world. Straightforward as that. Straightforward as that. You will misspell your name. I know, I'm terrible with pronunciations. Anyway, and that also brings me on to like another little subtopic. My business partner is down from Mancunia today, so probably won't see me much in the Faceballs group. And also tomorrow I've got a day of meetings as well. So tomorrow's, that's why I was saying ish for the giveaway on those is that tomorrow I've got a day of meetings and it's going to be a very, very busy day. So if you don't see me tomorrow for an RC coffee chat, don't panic. It just means that I've had to start work super early and I need to work through it, and I'll keep you updated in the Facebook group, of course. Now, time for us to wrap up. A shameless plug, there is a link to the Facebook group. There's now literally over 800 members in the Facebook group, which is happy days. 800 cool people like me and you chatting about all things RC. That's classed as happy days. Was that the Fonzie one? Anyway, that is classed as happy days. So time for us to wrap up, to quickly cover the topics which we've been and talked about today. The Radjet, it would just not die. Don't panic, I've not given up on that one yet. I kind of know why it's misbehaving. It's all down to a thrust angle for the motor, so we're going to give it loads of down in it to help it go, and the fuselage is properly bowed as well. So that's not the end of the Radjet just yet, and it was a weekend, or an extended weekend of flying, as I'm sure many of you saw the live footage from the flight line, which we did over the weekend. The Su35 just drives me nuts. It drives me nuts as a consumer, and it drives me nuts because of what I do in my day-to-day stuff. A company like that just would not survive in the outside world if they're in any other niche, you know? I find it very, very frustrating. And anyway, they've been sold out, so still no Su35. Skywalker Sirius, brilliant model, nice, big and floaty. Big tip for you is in the Maiden video. I will post the link to the Maiden video in the Facebook group in a couple of minutes time for you. It's great, I like it. It's just a big floaty model and it cost 30 plus, or 30 quid. Bargain, absolute bargain. We had that cheap micro quad, which unfortunately by the looks of it, when I've checked on it, it's gone out of stock, but do stick it in your add to list. Add to, well, in your wish list, if I can spit my words out. It may come back in. I thought that was super cheap. The Mini Talon as well. Gonna slope saw it, get some 3D, get these booms printed out. Any other, I'm having issues with my words this morning, apologies. Any other ideas which you've got what we could do with that Mini Talon, let us know in the Facebook group, or of course let us know in the comments section underneath this video. And the last topic which we had is that I've got those two little models, those two little quads. That one is absolutely psychopathic. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a double vote tomorrow, and you'll get the choice where you can have the option of either going for both, or you can choose between. I'll work out the rules, but I'll let you choose, because honestly, this one is bonkers, and this one is not suitable for an inexperienced quad pilot. It is bat poop crazy. If you've got quad flying experience, you're going to love this thing. Whereas that one would suit more of a beginner to intermediate flyer. Both really, really good. Both come with FPV cameras. A load of spare props, which I had to buy for the X73 because it didn't actually come with any spare props, and I broke mine within the second flight, which is a bit frustrating. But hey ho. Down thrust and offset to kill that torque roll. Yes, absolutely. It was not good. And on that note, again, give you as much warning as possible. Tomorrow there may not be an RC coffee chat. I'm aiming to do one, but just be aware I've got a full day of meetings and I don't know what's going to come out of today as well. So I've got a very busy day in front of me. And on that note, from myself, Matt, thank you very much for joining me for today's RC coffee chat. Fingers crossed, same time tomorrow morning. If you have enjoyed today's RC coffee chat, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up underneath. If you've got any questions or comments about anything which we've discussed here today, please do let me know, either over on Faceballs, there's a link to that in the video description, or in the comments section underneath this video. And on that note, from myself, Matt, thank you ever so much for watching, and fingers crossed, I'll see you tomorrow. Cheerios!